Why is it? Episode 1, Afghanistan Communist Nation 70s through mid-90s and Conflict 2001 through 2021. Because you go to a nation does not mean you have to push force on that nation diplomatically or not, due to the foresight of another general in Afghanistan of all places during the Afghanistan conflict from 1970 to mid-90s 2001 through 2021 with communist nation. Again, we trained our enemy and did not back him up after we left the first time, leaving them to defend themselves with the Soviet Union. All lower chain of command has remained reinstated and praised for challenging the upper chain of command. Iraq claimed to attack the nation's strongest country in the one that claimed to attack our nation, and other instances within our nation all pointed to Iraq, not the Afghan army or Afghanistan. Is it due to preventing communism or suppressing the nation to what you want instead of going there diplomatically, courteously to that nation? It seems like every time our nation decides to go into conflict, is it due to nutrition? They will turn into our enemies as they did in the past. Now we look at the Afghanistan conflict from 1970 to mid-90s 2001 through 2021 that we have been fighting for years because of 9/11, specifically the nation which instigated 9/11. In the first place, we realize that we have trained the people that attacked our country. Now we will allow them to cross our borders. Now the Communist Party has successfully won complete control of China. Our nation is allowing our political parties to buy oil from the enemies that we just got done fighting. Now we are going back to square one again. When you are already using our oil, when our nation goes to combat, our nation's security is at risk from our senior rank personnel refusing to listen to the lower chain of command, in endangering those who must conduct orders, both for those who died in the inappropriate withdrawal of Afghanistan and Iraq. Society caused our demise within our nation because we do not abide by the Constitution and wanted to change or insert our own beliefs of what a nation should be. Why do the commanders and chief of command want to destroy the trade when we as a nation naturalize that country for oil? You are aiding in demolishing that nation's economy because you want to go to or impose station sanctions on that country before you decide to trade with the nation. The Japanese were a communist country getting support from the Axis powers in conflicts 1939-1945. In conflict time or conflicts such as in Afghanistan, we end up training our enemies. In the beginning they would become our allies, and in the end they treatment of our national promise because of political agenda. This first conflict also ensured the so-called oil trade, whether actual elephants or donkey extremists. We did not conduct the promises again in first Afghanistan and Al-Qaeda conflict against Axis powers and the Soviet Union. We ignored personnel then refusing to listen to the lower chain of command suggestions about our withdrawal from Afghanistan and Iraq. What was this conflict about? Oil. Whether you agree with him or not, the heads of state or leaders are all over. You want petroleum, yet every country can have its petroleum. Why would we fight for the oil when the Allied powers are too cheap to use its oil where it wants to go, to use all these oil companies to pick up all the oil from Iraq? Click on the links below in the description. Not affiliated with these videos. https www.youtube.com watch VM7L4Q44WST452S https www.youtube.com watch V0OVIBKT104S https www.youtube.com watch V73CO6FNRH4 https www.youtube.com watch VC8 Ilgoysimps www.youtube.com watch VLXOGZBGNG https www.youtube.com watch VJ6JITS5ZUPS www.youtube.com watch VJ6JITS5ZUPS www.youtube.com watch VJP0FPESC30 https www.youtube.com watch VN0M70TLZVDW. Click that like, dislike and bell button if you want more videos. Please leave a good comment. Thank you for watching.